Hey guys, Colton Lindbergh here with eXp Realty. Today we are going to be looking at market statistics for the month of November 2024. We're going to go over sales price, we're going to go over the average days on market, months of supply, and then percentage of original list price. So let's start off by looking at the average sales price here in San Pedro is 904. That's up 3.7% from last month. As we can see here, from October to November, that's a 3.7% increase in sales price. So if you're thinking about buying, keep that in mind that prices are going up, even though we're heading into the winter months, which usually is the slower months for real estate, but we are seeing a sales price increase. So that could be a couple things. That could be because of the amount of supply versus demand. There's always going to be a good amount of demand here in San Pedro, so supply could be lowering, but we will get more into that in the next slide. So we're going to go now and see the average days on market. So how long on average are these homes sitting around before they get sold? Right now we're sitting at 34. If we look back from 2023, I would say that's about average, being around that 34-day mark. We can see that there's 41 days at the peak. The highest was 41. And then we're looking at 44 over here, 42, 41, and then some of the lows are 28. This is 25, and then we go 34. So we're starting to creep back up. I can see this number going up as we move into December, just again because the winter months is actually a slower period for real estate. So I can see this number creeping up. Hopefully that will cause the sales price to go down a little bit for some of you buyers out there, bringing the sales price down to a little bit more affordable range. Now, if we look at the months of supply, now this is a very interesting number. Basically means if no new houses were to come on the market, how soon in terms of months would it take for all the houses that are currently on the market to be gone? And again, that's measured in months. So we're seeing right at 2.9, let's call it 3 months of supply. We really want to be anywhere from 3 to 6 months of supply to be in a real balanced market. So we're pretty balanced right now. I mean, supply and demand are at an equilibrium, which is good for both sides of the party. It means that if you're selling, okay, there's a good amount of competition, but I have a good lot of comps, and there's enough buyers out there to support the current market. And if you're selling, that means, hey, there's enough houses out there for me to go and look at. And there's a little bit of competition, but not too much. It's not going to be crazy like it was back in 2020 or even 2021 when there was so little supply, but yet still so much demand for those houses. So if we look at the percentage of original list price, it's at 99.5%. Again, reaching kind of an equilibrium where houses aren't overvalued and there's not a whole bunch of demand on these houses that people are willing to pay, 105% over asking price or anything like that. So you can kind of confidently walk into a house that's listed at, let's say, 940, right? And go, okay, well, the house is most likely going to sell for 940, maybe even a little bit cheaper, maybe like 938, 939, something like that, because of this number here. All right, guys, well, that is San Pedro market. Overall, my predictions are we're going to see it kind of slow down a little bit. We're going to see the days on market creep up, months of supply creep up. We actually might see this number, the percentage of original list price number, creep down a little bit as we go into the winter months and some houses are sitting longer. They'll be more willing to take a lower offer price. So guys, if you have any other questions or want to know what my predictions are for any other markets, please make sure to leave a comment on this video or reach out to me directly, 310-896-1871. You guys have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.